In this video, I want to show you how to get data into your FlutterFlow app, and specifically how to upload a CSV or a TSV. And we're going to do that by using a service called Rowy. Rowy is a low-code, no-code app for Firestore in your Firebase database, and it makes it really easy to upload CSVs. And I specifically want to show you two things. I want to show you uploading data and appending it to a database you already have. So if you just want to add some more data into a collection you have. And I want to show you how to just upload a new set of data and create a new collection. Okay, so let's take a look at the app that we're going to be doing this in. So it's just a simple page here, and in my database, I've just got a collection of fruits here with an image and a name. And when you run it, it just looks like this. Okay, so what I want to do is I've got a Google Sheet here, and I've got some fruits right here, banana, watermelon, blah, blah, blah. And I want to append this. I want to add this to the collection I already have. Now, I've already got Firebase and Firestore already set up. If you need to know how to do that, we've got a video and documentation for that we've linked below, but we've already got it set up here. You can see my collection right here. I've got my fruits. It's the same thing we see in our app already. We got 4 documents. That all sounds good. So let's sign up for Rowy and let's upload the CSV to this collection. So just get started, signed in. I'm already signed into my account right here, and you'll be greeted with this. You want to create a new workspace, and that sounds good. Just move along. Great. Okay, so here's my workspace. So now let's create a project. We're gonna call this Fruits, and it is Firebase. And of course, you can see that they got Postgres and Mongo coming. Sign into your Firebase account. Great. And select the project that you want. I know this one is called Tacos. And you can see here that if you don't have a project, you can create one right now as long as you have a Firebase account. You can create a new project right here, but we've already got it, so that's great. Here, Rowy is telling you that they have to update the security rules to allow Rowy app to communicate with your Firebase. And so you can just say, set the rules. That's all great, and we can continue. We need to verify storage rules. So if you just click into here, it'll bring you to your project. And you don't have to do anything in here. It's just looking at the rules that Rowy set up, so you can just go back here and verify. Set rules, that's great. Continue, and that's great. Awesome. So now we're linked up with that Firebase project. Now you might think that, oh, you've got your table right here, but you don't see anything. But actually, you've got to create the table in here. So we're linked up with our Firebase account, but we haven't created or duplicated that table here. So let's create a new table. We want our primary collection. The collection we want to reference here is fruits. And this says, do you want to import the data that's already here in your fruits collection, those 4 documents right here? And yes, we do. Let's import that. Here we get options for mapping our data. Well, we're just bringing over this table, so there's nothing we want to do different in our mappings here. So let's just select all, and that sounds good. Now, here it's asking us to define the types of data that we're importing. Name is a short text, that's correct, but you can see here that it thinks this is a phone number. It's not, so we can just switch that to a URL, and we're ready to go. Here we can preview our data. You can even click into it. That all looks good, so we're gonna finish. And just like that, we've got our data in here. Awesome, so let's go over to Google Sheets and grab that CSV. We're on our fruit, file, download, CSV, back to Rowy. And we want to import, and you could just paste it in here, which would be the easiest way, but we already downloaded it, so let's just drag and drop it in here. Once again, we've got options for mapping. So we say image, it recognizes what it is. Same with name, awesome. Here we can see the new fruits that we're importing. That all looks great, and we can finish. The importing is done. And let's check over in our Firestore, and we can see those are already added. So here you can see it added some other fields, timestamps, stuff like that. But we can see down here is our properties that we added, image and name. Okay, that's awesome. So now let's go into FlutterFlow, and there we go. We've imported that data into our FlutterFlow app. Awesome. So now let's just create a new collection whole cloth. All right, let's go back to Rowy. Let's create a table, and we're gonna create a collection. We're gonna call this veggies. Create. And it recognizes that there's no Firestore collection, so we can manually add columns or import a CSV. So this time, let's try it differently, and let's just copy and paste. That's a URL, short text. Awesome, so let's check our Firestore here. Let's refresh. And there we go, we've got our veggies collection. And now let's bring that into our FlutterFlow app. So we just have to add it here. And it is veggies, create. And we know we want two fields. We want a name field, and that is a string. And we want an image field, and that is an image path. We're going to create that, and let's just manage content to verify that we imported these correctly. And we did. Great. So now let's just bind that to our app in here. So here we have, we're creating a collection of fruits. Let's just switch that to our new collection. Scroll down and confirm. The image is going to be set from a variable, document property, and you can see that these updated to our new collection, so that's great. Let's just confirm it with our text. Setting from a variable, document, and a name from our veggies document. That's great. And last thing, we got to update our Firestore rules because we imported a new collection. So let's just deploy those. Great. And then we should be good. And there we go. We got our veggies. Well, apparently we got one beef, but we've got everything in there that we added. So that's how you import data, specifically CSV data, to your app the easiest way. You can do it through the Google Cloud Console, but it's much harder. This is by far the easiest way. Thanks for checking out the video. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.